if you parse Pete, you're just reading between the lines, going, man, I'll be stunned if we ever see him play again. I will be pleasantly stunned. I mean, I'm rooting for him. I know he obviously desperately wants to play again. He has said as much. He's rehabbing his tail off, trying to get there. But when you're talking about a neck injury, especially at that position, I almost don't want him to. You know what I mean? You
worry about him.
Yeah, you fear for him, man.
Yeah.
And that was true of Cliff, and that was true of Cam, Ricardo Lockett, any of these guys who have talked about, hey, had a severe neck injury, and now I'm sort of tempting fate by going back out there and ramming into a wall, and especially as a running back. I mean, I love Chris Carson. I think he's a great teammate. I think his teammates love him. He's shown he's far from selfish. He's completely selfless. And Rashad Penny said as much, gave him opportunities on the goal line when he could have gone in there and, punched the ball in, and he just seems like he's the consummate pro and a great teammate. I want him to live a healthy life, and he got the contract. He made some good money. Hopefully he's done well with it, and he'll have a nice life moving forward. When you're talking about something like, if we were talking about a knee or a shoulder or something else, that's different. When you're talking about a neck injury and the potential for paralysis, or he's more likely because of that, I kind of don't want to see him play again.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. And I'm 99% sure that he's taking good care of his money, because he told us that he's cheap. And I'm like, don't say you're cheap, man. Just say that you're frugal. How about that?
Yeah. I like a good bargain.
We were talking about cars, and he was like, I just buy like a rental car type of thing. He had just purchased like a sedan that was a rental car from Hertz or something like that. So, yeah, I think he's taking care of his money. But you're right. And by the way, that picture that was floating around, I'm 99% sure that's not his neck. It was picture.
It was an example of what I guess the doctor who put it out there said.
This is what it would look like.
Yeah, based on what I've heard about his procedure, what he had done, this is what that looks like.
The way the guy worded it, though, was like, this is it was kind of misleading. But, I mean, when you look at that, and somebody actually was texting and saying, well, is it the way he runs? Maybe he shouldn't do this. You can't control how people hit you. I mean, yeah, you don't want to put your head down, but, you're taking so many shots that it's just, there's no other way for him to play other than as physical as he is. And that's going to mean, testing that neck. And it's just not worth it, man. It's just not. So